Hello to all. Today we are going to discuss about disease causing microorganisms. So we know that microorganisms which are too small to be seen by the naked eye, especially a single celled organism, and that is known as microorganisms or microbes. And the microorganisms are classified as bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae and viruses. Some of microorganisms are harmful in many ways. In human beings, plants and animals, some of the microorganisms cause diseases. Such disease-causing microorganisms are called as pathogens. Food, clothing and leather are spoiled due to some harmful microorganisms. Pathogens enter into our body through the different ways, like air when we breathe, the water when we drink, or food when we eat. They can also get transmitted by different contact with an infected person or carried through an animal. So microbial diseases such as cholera, common cold, chickenpox and tuberculosis that can spread from an infected person to healthy person through air, water, food or physical contact, and that are called as communicable diseases. There are some insects and animals which act as a carrier of disease-causing microbes. For example, housefly is one such carrier that flies sit on the garbage and the animal excreta, etc. And pathogens stick to their bodies when these flies sit on uncovered food. They transfer the pathogens. Whoever eats the contaminated food is likely to get sick. Some more examples of carrying microbes are the female Anopheles mosquitoes, which carries the parasite of malaria. Female Aedes mosquito act as a carrier of dengue fever. So all mosquitoes breed in water. So one should not let water collect anywhere like in cooler, tires, flower pot, etc. By keeping the surroundings clean and dry, we can prevent mosquitoes from breeding. So next we can discuss some common human diseases caused by microorganisms. So first we can discuss about tuberculosis. The causative microorganism is bacteria. The mode of transmission is through air, and preventive measures are keep the patient in complete isolation and keep the personal belongings to the patient away from those of the others, and vaccination to be given at suitable ages. So tuberculosis, bacteria is the causative or microorganism and the mode of transmission is air. Okay, then measles, virus is the causative organism and mode of transmission is air. And chickenpox, virus is the causative organism, mode of transmission is air or contact. And then polio, virus is the causative microorganism and the mode of transmission is through air or water. So these human diseases, tuberculosis, measles, chickenpox and polio, the preventive measures are same, that is keep the patient in complete isolation and keep the personal belongings of the patient away from those of the others, and vaccination to be given at suitable ages. Okay. So next disease is cholera. Cholera's causative or microorganism is bacteria. The mode of transmission is water or food, and the preventive measure is maintain personal hygiene and good sanitary habits, consumes properly cooked food and boiled drinking water, and vaccination. Next disease is typhoid, and the causative microorganism of typhoid are bacteria and the mode of transmission is through water, and the same preventive measures same as cholera, maintain personal hygiene and good sanitary habits, and consume properly cooked food and boiled drinking water, and the vaccination. Okay, so that is cholera and typhoid. The cholera causative organism is bacteria, mode of transmission is water or food, and typhoid causative organism also bacteria and the mode of transmission is through water. So next disease is hepatitis B. The causative microorganism is virus. Mode of transmission is through water, and the preventive measure is drink boiled drinking water. Vaccination is the important preventive measure. Next disease is malaria, and the causative organism is protozoa, and the mode of transmission is through mosquito. The mode of transmission is use mosquito net and repellents and spray insecticides and control breeding of mosquitoes by not allowing water to collect in the surroundings. So use mosquito net and repellents, spray insecticides and control breeding of mosquitoes by not allowing water to collect in the surroundings. So these are the main common human diseases caused by microorganisms. So main diseases are tuberculosis, measles, chickenpox, polio, cholera, typhoid, hepatitis B and malaria. In this, bacterial diseases are tuberculosis, cholera, typhoid, and virus diseases measles, chickenpox, polio and hepatitis B. In this, only one disease caused through protozoa, that is malaria. Okay.